What is the darkest thing you've ever done and don't regret? When I was 17, my sister Talia had a baby. She was 22, homeless, and high on whatever she could find. The baby came early, tiny and fragile, weighing barely 4 pounds. CPS showed up at the hospital, but my mom begged them to let Talia keep him. She promised she'd help, promised everything would be fine. It wasn't fine. 3 weeks later, little Mason came to the ER with bruises on his arms and a split lip. The nurses took photos. The doctors asked questions. CPS came back, angrier this time. Talia pointed at me and said I dropped him, said I was jealous of her having a baby, said I did it on purpose. I stood there, mouth open, watching my own sister destroy my life with a lie. The state believed her. Why wouldn't they? She was the mother. I was just the teenager who probably resented babysitting. They opened an investigation on me. My college applications got put on hold. My part-time job at the grocery store fired me. My friends started avoiding me, but I knew the truth. Talia didn't want Mason. She'd hold him like he was a bag of groceries, never looking at his face. She'd leave him crying in his crib for hours while she slept off whatever she'd taken. She called him it most of the time. My mom was working double shifts and couldn't see what was happening, or maybe she didn't want to see it. One night, I woke up to Mason screaming. Talia wasn't in her room. I found her passed out on the kitchen floor, an empty bottle of pills scattered around her. Mason was in his crib, soaked through his diaper, probably hungry for hours. That's when I decided. I packed a diaper bag with formula, clothes, and blankets. I took the $300 I'd saved from my job. I wrote a note saying I was staying at my friend Kate's house for the weekend. Then I picked up Mason, walked out the back door, and never came back. I drove my beat-up Honda to the next state over, paid cash for a motel room, changed my hair from blonde to brown in the tiny bathroom, started calling myself Jamie instead of Jasmine, told people Mason was my son, that his dad left us. For months, we lived in cheap motels and trailer parks. I worked cleaning jobs that paid under the table. Mason learned to walk in a Motel 6 parking lot. His first word was mama, and he was looking right at me. Nobody came looking. Not really. There were some missing person reports, but they focused on finding a runaway teen, not a kidnapper. My family probably figured I'd come home when I got tired of being dramatic. By Mason's 2nd birthday, we had a small apartment, and I had a job at a diner. By his 5th birthday, we had a dog named Buster, and I was taking night classes to get my GED. Mason doesn't remember any of it. He doesn't know about Talia, or the investigation, or the bruises. He thinks I'm his mom, and I am. I'm the one who stayed up with him when he had nightmares. I'm the one who taught him to ride a bike. I'm the one who makes his favorite pancakes every Sunday. Legally, I'm a kidnapper.